This confirms it. Shopping experiences, especially bike shops, is way better in Asia than you're ever gonna get here in Australia. Or is it? Welcome back to another vlog. Thanks for popping in, and I am in Malaysia, heading to the Cyclist Wardrobe, yet another premium bike store in Kuala Lumpur. There are a couple of them. I visited Cyclogy the last time in the last video, and today I'm taking you to the Cyclist Wardrobe, and it's apparently a very seriously premium place, so we're about to see and yeah, just show you my experience over there. Enjoy. Yeah, I had to press a doorbell to get into this place, the Cyclist Wardrobe, and stepping in, it is a huge space. Like, seriously, the shops here in Kuala Lumpur are next level from what we have in WA, at least in terms of the decor, the space. Now this is the boring part of the shop, and they've got like Rafa stuff here. They've got a look bike over here. This is a track bike and a gravel bike. Shoes on that side. I'm just gonna walk around and just do some B-roll. You guys enjoy. This is Cyclist Wardrobe in Bangsar, Kuala Lumpur. It's an interesting point to note that in different parts of the world, different helmet brands are more popular, but there's one brand that's almost everywhere, and that's Kask. Everywhere you go, you see Kask helmets. I mean, HJC is not super popular here in Australia. Kask is one of the more popular ones. POC is popular as well. We've got Laser, we've got Giant, we've got, what else? That brand from that collaborates with Paranormal Studios, Sweet Protection. Yeah, different countries have different brands that stand out, and HJC is definitely one of the popular brands here in Malaysia. I see them everywhere. Now, this part of the shop was just the entrance bit. I'm not sure what they do over here, maybe host events and stuff like that, but it was not the most interesting part of the shop. I'll take you to see the more interesting bit, which was through the door just ahead. Seems like the cycling community in Malaysia is pretty kick-ass. Just look at the sign alone. I mean, the backlight, simple, but it's just posh. Walking in, you got beautiful Trek and look frames, you got S-Works right there. Everything is so neat and tidy. It's like walking into, well, it is a high-end showroom space. Now, Cyclogy was great and really nice. This was bigger than Cyclogy. I was honestly super impressed as I walked in. It didn't have the same aura or feel as Cyclogy, Bangsar, but this definitely had the look and feel of a premium outlet. I mean, just look at all the bikes, man. All the bikes there. As I was sitting over there, there were actually a bunch of people sitting at the corner, I think one was buying a bike, and a couple of them were buying kit and stuff like that. And kit is actually pretty darn expensive. I really do not know how you Malaysians afford it. Like, even for me, it's a stretch, and the Aussie dollar is a lot stronger than the Malaysian dollar. So if you know, just type in the comments below. I'd love to know. I see a bike from back home. Well, not home, but at least Australia. Bastion. The good stuff is here. If you don't know about Bastion, it was founded in 2014 in Melbourne, Victoria. So Bastion is known for their obsession with creating the most coveted bikes in the world. And one of my favorite riders, Aussie riders, Richie Port, after he retired, he went out and he got a Bastion. So yeah, if guys like him love it, you know, there's something special about those Bastion bikes. Now, just walking through the store, I was talking about how neat and how tidy and how organized stuff is. Look at these POC helmets, man. Like, so nicely arranged, all the different colors there, and as you can see on this side as well, all the different kit. And there were quite a few different brands that I noticed, which I'd never seen before. Now back to the bikes. What gorgeous bikes these are. Like, I was looking at them and going like, whoa, these bikes look absolutely gorgeous. I also saw this pump over there, the Rafa pump, old school one, pretty nice. And this is your Bastion gravel bike in a very like emerald green. It is pretty incredible. Like I never really knew that the cycling scene here in Malaysia was like this huge. Seriously, it is insane. Nothing like WA. I mean, we've got lots of cyclists and World Tour pros in WA, but in terms of shops, this is like next level. Absolutely next level. Campagnolo, Karima, all the good stuff, man. If you know a bike store in WA or in Australia itself that can rival this, apart from places like C-Cash, Cycling Cache, I don't know how to pronounce it, yeah, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to actually visit those places as well. Look at all this stuff. I've got a Duramo seat post myself, and I don't have THM stuff, but gosh, this is some serious cycling bling. Whew. Look at that, man. And look at the prices. That's like 10,000 ringgit. Just over $3,000. Super record. One of the few stores that I saw selling Campagnolo. So if you're looking for campy stuff, this is the place to go. They had a whole host of ceramic speed oversized jockey wheels as well. Pulley wheels, oversized pulleys. What else did they have? The Aero ones. I did not see Absolute Black stuff here, so they're not. They don't carry that brand. But seriously, look at everything behind that glass. Absolutely stunning. Nutrition that's also very familiar to us at Koda. You can find it over there. Silka, chain stuff, look, power pedals. Yeah. Athletes in Malaysia have absolutely everything that we have over here in Australia as well. So in terms of what you can buy, well, if you're out wanting to do some shopping overseas, well, this could be one of the places to go to. In terms of kit, look at what I found. This was a very cool jersey. Café du Cyclist. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but anyways, very nice jigsaw puzzle word search kit, but it was super expensive. Wanted to buy it, but I thought, no, I didn't want to spend so much money on the top, so sadly I had to walk away. So I'm just sitting here in this store, and it just feels absolutely amazing. The store that sells all the top stuff: THM, Carbon Tie, SRM, Café du Cyclist, a brand. I saw that jersey. It's 899 ringgit, which is about 270 Aussie dollars. So I don't know if I want to spend on it, even though it's really nice. But 270 bucks is quite a lot. I'm actually wondering, if cycling is so expensive, how do people actually here in Malaysia, where the currency is a lot lower than what we have in our countries, or even next door, like for example where I was born in Singapore, yeah, the currency is a lot higher. So how do people afford this stuff? Unless of course they earn a lot, I guess, but it's hard to fathom, considering that I know a fair number of Malaysians work overseas just because of the the exchange rate. So this one, if you know, yeah, comment down below. I'd love to know how you guys in Malaysia fund your cycling activities, this hobby. That really got to me. I mean, looking at all the prices there. Now, don't get me wrong, these bikes are boutique, these are expensive, these are beautiful, they ride well, they look well, they are quality, but they're just so expensive. And even with me earning Australian dollars, and I know some of you who are watching maybe from the US or Europe or Singapore, and our currencies are like a couple of times of the Malaysian ringgit, it really, yeah, I'm confused. How do you get the spending power to actually get that? Or is there a disparity in terms of income that's so great? Or do you guys in Malaysia just get paid a lot? Maybe all of you are super rich? I don't know. But I would love to know how you guys afford these absolutely stunning bikes. For me, what I can say is that in Australia, even though bikes and stuff are expensive, we do earn a fair amount more. So it's not too expensive, at least not when considered to the ringgit. That was quite the experience walking into this shop. I was at Cyclology yesterday, and it was posh. It felt premium. The workshop looked absolutely fantastic. And I walk into another shop here today and you get the exact same thing. It's really interesting how these premium cycling outlets are so common. Apparently there are quite a few more here in KL, and I'm absolutely blown away. Perhaps it's like Melbourne and Sydney, where you got like cycling cache, not sure how to pronounce that one. You got a Rafa store, stuff like that. Really nice, nicely well presented. Not so much your old school bike shop that's compact and everything's everywhere. I think those are really nice and homey. You get really good vibes in those stores. A good example would be like Churchill Cycles or even Glen Parker's, Dan the Bike Man. Really down to earth, nice people. I'm not saying these guys are not nice. They were excellent. They greeted me. Really good hospitality. But when you walk in, the feel, the smell, the brands, it's really next level. So, well, to you guys in Malaysia, well done. Very premium, very nice. Well, that's it for the Cyclist Wardrobe for today. Off to walk around and continuing to explore KL.